Alright, welcome back to another Sakeller video here for my MadMax Immortal Joe themed builds. We're at the Citidel for part 2. We're going to be doing a little bit of the outside stuff, and then in part... this is part 3, excuse me. This is part 3! Yeah! We're on part 3! Part 3, we're going to do the rest of the outside stuff, and then part 4, we're going to go inside the mansion. So... without further ado, after this save, and I can move my controller again. There we go. So we're gonna start over here in the prison. First off, you just got, you know, a little satellite area there. Prison cells. Now I really wanted to make this is the iBot. That's the guard to make sure none of the prisoners get out. And I really made these try to look like they're just like terrible places to be. So if you're in a cell, you know, if we open this up, like. This is what you gotta deal with. You got these guys, barbed wire everywhere, spikes, you know, just rags on the ground. You know, it's meant to not be comfortable. They're prisoners. And then this one, you know, this one's probably kind of one of the worst ones because not only do you have to deal with the spikes and everything like that, but you also gotta deal with all the nuclear radiation just kind of slowly seeping in. And this was actually going to be... I had a dog. I don't know where it went. I had a jail dog here. And that's why there's just bones and everything kind of skewed about. And it doesn't have a door. So there was going to be like a jail dog there that would, you know, eat people that tried to run away. Or, you know, yeah. So now we're going to go over here. Going upstairs. This is, again, where they had like kind of like their main... kind of storage area up here. I was going to replace the stairs with a ramp, but I didn't get around to it. But anywho, so it's just kind of got covers, and you know, it's got all their stuff up here, and it's also somewhat of a little bit of a sniper area. You know, if the base was heavily under attack, you know, you can get up here for a vantage point there. And then you got a pretty good vantage point over here as well. And I guess over here too, but that's really only if the outer walls get breached. You know, come on down. And we're gonna go look at the garages now. So over here was the lift. So this was the main elevator lift. You know, again, Immortal Joe's the Citadel. He has that huge elevator that moves the vehicles up and down, so nobody can get to him. This is kind of the closest I could kind of get to it with my idea and skill set and how much effort and how much work I wanted to put into it. But I think it turned out pretty good. So, you know, it's got the ramp here, and the car, it's actually do fit on the ramp. I made it so that it was, you know, big enough for him to get on. So they, you know, drive up on here, and then, you know, the conductor over here would pull some levers, the lights would change color, and then that little ramp would go up. Obviously, completely not possible with PS4 mods to actually do that. At least when I built this, I don't know if they've done anything about that since then. I tried using the elevator thing in the workshop. It didn't work. You can't make it look right. It looked like crap. But anywho, that's that. That's why it's got like the hydraulic stuff on each side. Again, this was just used for storage of like gas and stuff. This is their little junkyard of just useless kind of crap that they just thrown out, tossed. The excavator. My idea was I wanted to make something cool with it, but it was too hard to work with, so I just was like, junkyard. We go to the first vehicle over here. This is Immortal Joe's kind of fast car that I kind of made here. So it's got this huge, awesome engine, you know, sticking out, big old tires. Got the one seat in there, and then it's got some fortifications on it. I really just wanted this to look like just like a crazy engine was in it. You know, the speed machine type thing. But yeah, that's what I got there. And just more supplies to fix stuff. Over this way, again, we have this little sniper perch. for a guard to. They got a great vantage point, and this was kind of like the lookout too, in the sense, since he can see all the way out there to the roads. You know, he could call out. You know, if there is, you know, another war rig coming in, you know, he could, you know, sound everybody off. Now over here, just, you know, kind of a little storage shed. Back this way was just kind of like my funny little secret relaxation spot. This got, it got this little, you know, chair, piece of cake, and beer on a toilet seat, so you can just sit out, look at the view, the waves, hide away from everybody. This is the main little garage down here. You know, they got their tires stacked up, supplies, repair equipment, everything. Now this is kind of where it gets a little bit cool. So the water purification system. So this is what the Citidel was known for. It is the one that has all the pure water and the mother's milk. That's the other big thing that they had, was the mother's milk. But this is for the water. Yay, water. I kind of steered clear of the mother's milk thing just because it's kind of hard to make a giant human milking thing in Fallout. Also, those kind of, yeah, whatever. So the water, yay! So this is the water storages. So all the blue bottles are just, or cans are just filled up with water, and these are kind of like the little racks to keep them in line. And also, because you can jump up onto them, maybe. All right, it worked before when I did it, but anyway, yeah. So I just did that, just, you know, as a rack, and yeah. So the idea is, you know, it's got the little pump house and everything. You come in here, everything's, you know, just filled up with water, so they can fill up the containers in here. All the water gets processed, roll them out, stack them up, and then haul them off. That way, get them loaded up onto the war rig, transport around. And these are just containers, you know, that they got filled up with stuff. They got the staircase that goes all the way down to the main pump down here. They got a little pump house there, which I'm proud of, because look at it. It looks so cool, right? Like, look. Oh, man. Like, it's this total cool pump house. It's got this crazy door on it, right? It doesn't open. You can't go in there. Mwahahaha. And then, you know, it's got its nuclear generator that's kind of on its last legs. And then, you know, some knobs and switches to get everything working. But that's my pump house. Very proud of it. You know, they got more water purification stuff to suck up all the water and get it all purified. All the pipes. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Then we're gonna go. Actually, no, we'll do the. Yeah, we're gonna do the second part up here in this garage, and then we're gonna call it for this video. So up here you have the second story for the garage, which has like this doom buggy type thing, which is pretty freaking rad. Huge engine sticking out, and it's got the dual minigun, just death machine looking mabob. So my idea for this was, eventually I wanted to put a platform on here, but it didn't really fit, so I can't really jump. But anyway, you know, it's unsafe. It works. MadMax, whatever. YOLO. Yeah, sorry I said that. But anywho, you know, like, mount it here, you know, mount the miniguns, just minigun noises, shooting, pew pew pew. But yeah, that was my idea for that. And it's just kind of like a high-speed, beat-up doom buggy. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a steering wheel, but, you know, whatever. And then it's just had some, you know, supplies up here. And then lights everywhere. Lights, lights, lights. Okay, well, that is going to be it for this video. That's going to finish up the outside of the palace here. Tune in for the last part, which will be the inside of Immortal Joe's palace, which is pretty cool. It's got one of my it's worth it. It'll be a quick one, but it's worth it. Trust me, the end's worth it. All right, thanks for watching.